Principles of management, importance of management. So, how does management benefit our society or our surroundings? Number one, it is required for economic growth as it allows us to efficiently utilize our resources and minimize wastage. The second important aspect of management is that it is essential for all kinds of organized effort. What I mean by all kinds of organized efforts is not just business but school, military, health. Then the third important aspect is it is a dynamic and life giving element. Planning day to day affairs, technologies may come and go, policies may change. So, in this respect, these are the aspects of importance of management, not definition of management. So, the simplest definition one can think of is by Mary Parker Follett. She said it is art of getting things done through people. A manager contributes by directing efforts of others. So he doesn't perform the task himself. The contribution is direct tasks of others rather than performing himself. And it is also a combination of art and science. So, not just application of knowledge, but acquisition as well. There are many thinkers who have divided the process of management depending on their understanding. So, some people have divided, for example, Luther Gillick has divided processes or functions of management as planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, reporting, budgeting. So it is also called post decop. And then there is George R. Terry, who have divided it into four: planning, organizing, actuating, and controlling. Actuating is nothing but leading. So, when we plan, we decide in advance what is to be done, what are we going to achieve, what is our end state. Organizing is the second step after planning. It is grouping of tasks Then establishing relationships between different tasks and who will perform it, how it is to be done. These are duties, etc. The third aspect, leading, is nothing but motivating employees towards goals and directing their efforts. So there are also one other aspect which is communicating. So this can also be a point. And controlling is establishing standards, then measuring deviation, and control to reach the goal. There are different levels of management, which can be file level, first line managers. Then mid level manager, which is a step above first line manager. Then there is top level manager, who are for board of directors and all that. So these were management processes: planning, organizing, leading, controlling. For organizational and business functions, there is marketing, finance, sales, research and development, human resource, and production. According to Henry Mintzberg, different roles of a manager would be: first is interpersonal, second is informational, and third is decision maker. As an interpersonal role, what he does is he is the figurehead of organization. He has a network of liaisons, and then he is a leader. In informational capacity, he monitors information, disseminates information. He is a spokesperson of organization, and while making decisions, he is exercising his entrepreneurship, negotiating skills, resource handling, and disturbance handling. Skill is ability to perform a mental or physical task. They can be conceptual, broad level, big picture thinking, technical, which is related to nature of job, duties to be performed. Knowledge or proficiency. effectiveness and efficiency. So efficiency is optimizing use of resources. Minimum input gives maximum output. Effectiveness, this efficiency could also be doing things right. And effectiveness is doing right things. Now, right things is things which give us right outcome, and things right is they're giving us, they might not give us the right outcome, but if we are doing it, we are doing it in a very, in a manner that is better than others. So to differentiate the two, let us take example of a student who is studying for exam. So he is studying physics, and he has scored, let us say, around 40 marks after completing one chapter, but he has not passed. And right outcome would be he has passed the exam, he has scored 60, but he has not covered only one chapter, he has covered all the chapters, 3, 4, 5, or whatever number of chapters. So even as you can see, you can be efficient. In one chapter alone he has scored 40 marks, and in 5 chapters this person has scored only 60 marks. This person is more efficient, this person is more efficient, but he has not achieved the outcome, he has not passed. On the other hand, even though this person, out of 5 chapters he has scored 60 marks, but he has achieved the right outcome, he has passed. So both are necessary. Like, if you are efficient, it is good, but if you are not effective while being efficient, then there is no point of managing. So this was the chapter in quite a hurry, and I will try to keep these lectures short. My target is to complete them within 7 minutes or 7.5 minutes, depending on the length of chapter.